Hi guys, welcome back to Running a Freelance Design Business. This is lesson 20, invoicing. In today's lesson, we are going to help you with invoicing. We're going to show you some apps you can use to help speed up the process of invoicing your clients. So your project's done, your client is happy, you are ready to collect your fee, and it's time to send out an invoice. Now, how do you actually do that? What apps do we use, or do many freelancers use, to help speed up the process? Why should you be looking at using apps for freelance invoicing? Well, invoicing can be quite time consuming, especially if you're just working from, say, Microsoft Word. You're manually typing in the values, every item, an itemized billing, client's address. It all gets a little bit mundane. So using apps where you can put in like your client's details, save them for future reference, as well as services that you might do regularly, helps really speed up your process and gives you major hourly savings that can be spent on working on projects or other methods such as marketing for your freelance business. Now, the first thing you're going to have done already is establish who to send your invoice to. Now, you should have done that really in the initial stages when you were working with your client. So hopefully you are now ready straight away to start invoicing. It's worth investing a little bit of money on invoicing and time tracking apps in particular, purely because they save you so much time. It's worth spending that money. Let's have a look at some good invoicing examples. Now, we've actually got a couple of options here for you. We have, first off, we've purchased an invoice template from Graphic River. Now, this template is a really professional looking template. The only downside is you have to edit it each time manually in a program like Illustrator, but you can see it's a really good looking invoice. It's really well designed. There's loads of different ones on the site. It's got all the kind of main features of a good invoice. So you've got your invoice number, you've got your company name, the supplier, who you sent it to, their details, any kind of account numbers that are applicable, dates, then what's been included, the total, and it's just a really well designed, great looking template. So that's one option you could consider. Now, the only disadvantage is you have to manually do that every time. Programs like Pages have got invoice templates included in them. Those are free, so that's great. And they are, again, they've got all the features of a good invoice. You've got the client's address, project titles, what's an itemized billing, you've got VAT. These can also do the additions for you. So if I go ahead and change the quantity of something here, then I can actually change the pricing overall. So you can see there, look, now we've got a higher price, so that's quite good. That's semi-automated, and the invoice numbers and things will update every time you create a new invoice. So you might think about using one of those. They are free, very easy to do. But also you've got the option of using services such as FreshBooks. So if we go ahead and jump over to FreshBooks, FreshBooks is a great little app. It's free for 3 invoices every month that you can then use to invoice customers. So this does everything for you. It adds in the address, you can add clients, reuse them, you can copy invoices. Again, you add an itemized billing of things and add quantities, prices. It creates your balance. You can add some terms of payment where the client needs to pay it to, notes that are visible to client, and then you can actually send it by post or by email. So if we just save that one as a draft, we are then able to download the PDF of that invoice, and we can then open up the invoice. We're able to properly send that to the client. We can send it by post. They can pay it online. So that's a great feature. It's free. You can pay for more invoices every month if you want them. And that is the service that I use personally because it saves me a lot of time instead of manually creating different invoices every month. One other option, if you wanted to look for a more software-based option, is Billings. Now, Billings is a brilliant invoicing app. It is only around, I believe it's $39, so it's not a very expensive purchase, and it will be tax deductible. You can see there it's around £23, so whatever that converts to in dollars. It's available on the iPhone. You can send invoices from that. You can view sort of cash flow. You can track time within there, and it does have one-click invoicing. So all you need to do is set clients up, and you can go ahead and start tracking projects and tasks for them. So that's a great app, very cheap, very handy, and it works well. And then finally we have Toggle. Now, Toggle is a time tracking app. Very simple to use. Again, you can sign up to that for free, although there are priced or paid plans. You get a free trial for 30 days and then you get $5 per user per month. So the free plan, that's got basic features and it is very basic as it says, but that's all you need. All you need to do is then go on there, create workspaces, you can create projects and you can track the time, and it's just as simple as clicking a button and starting to track your time. So we've looked at different options for invoicing and time tracking in this lesson, and your task for the lesson is to go ahead, have a look over the apps that we've mentioned and see if they're going to work for you. If not, find an alternative. There's many out there, so go ahead and look for one that's going to suit you. Next time on Running a Freelance Design Business, we'll be looking at carrying out the work. Thanks for watching.